session. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take poses from yoga and incorporate them with the movements from the contemporary dance, yeah, to create a fun and challenging sequence. And yeah, also like our sequence today is gonna focus on maintaining balance as you're moving gracefully from one movement into another movement. And also we're gonna focus onto the contraction of the spine and the releasing of the spine. So we're gonna work more with the dynamic of the body, and also bear in mind, we're gonna work with the opposition as well. And yeah, it's a class for everyone, beginners, for anyone, this class today. So I hope everyone is gonna enjoy. Looking forward for today. And yeah, if you can all stand up, make sure you have a nice and comfortable space around you, and take your mats to the side because we're not gonna need them. So once you find a nice and comfortable space, so we're gonna just start by warming up our body. So we're gonna start by warming up our ankles. Just gently lift right leg, and from there just doing circles with your ankles, rotating outwards and inwards, flicking it out, just to let the blood flow and warming up. Then from the ankles, start to engage your knee. Now involving your knee and your ankle. Then from there, involve your hip. Make sure you're involving your hip. And slowly come to relax, put it down on the side. And lift up the left leg. And start the circles with your left. It doesn't matter, you can go anti-clockwise or clockwise, as long as you're gonna do both sides. And reverse. And from there, start to wiggle your feet, trying to let the blood circulate there to avoid injury. And from there, take the movement into your knee, engaging your knee. So we're warming up our bodies to avoid injuries, so that our body will allow us to move freely. And from there, take it into your hip, your whole hip, and slowly relax as you're exhaling out. Then from there, lifting your right hand. And then from there, just flicking your wrist, doing a circle with your wrist, circle with your wrist. Constantly breathing in and out in your own timing. Then from here, engage your elbow. Engaging your elbow in any direction of your own. Moving the wrist and the elbow. And now start engaging the whole arm and your back. Allowing the arm to take you in any direction of your own. And slowly exhale to relax. Then from there, going to the other side. Starting with your wrist. Warming up your wrist. Warming up your wrist in your own timing. Gently, carefully. And from there, take the movement into your elbow. Take a movement into your elbow. Constantly breathing in and out. Connecting your breathing with your body. Then from there, start engaging the shoulder and the whole of your back in any direction of your own. Then from there, we all meet up and exhale forward. So now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna repeat the same exercise, but now we're gonna engage every part of our body. We're gonna flick everything, legs, arms in one place. Just continue, warm up yourself. Just let the blood circulate into the body. And slowly, in your own timing, find yourself into a still position. Slowly finding yourself into a still position. Constantly breathing in and out. And from here, make sure your legs are nice and parallel, straight in front of you. And pull up your kneecaps, drop down your tailbone, opening your chest to elevate your spine. And see the big picture in front of you. See the big picture in front of you and relax your arms into the side. So now what we're gonna do now, we're gonna do a spiral warm up. We're gonna warm up our spine. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna curl down. Head is the first thing that initiates the movement in going down. You're gonna curl down, rounding your spine, going 1, 2, 3, 4, then you're gonna come up for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're working our spine. It's working our spine so that when we move, our body is ready. It's nice and ready. So first time, let me just demonstrate. First time, you're gonna roll down your spine, head, first thing to initiate the movement. Here, your sitting bones are on the ceiling. When you're coming up, drop down your bum, roll your spine, each vertebrae. Head is the last thing to face the front. Are we good on that? Are we good? Okay. So we're gonna do that once. So we're gonna curl down and now 1, 2, 3, 4, coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. So now, second time, you're gonna go down, second time, and go into a plank position. Second time. Are we good? So now we're gonna mix the first one into the second one. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second time, yes, no? Yes, no? So now, what we're gonna do now, we're gonna mix the two now. So we're gonna do the first one, going down, coming up. Second time, just wait for me to demonstrate first, then we're gonna go together. So I'm just gonna demonstrate now. So the first one, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second time, 1, 2, 3, 4, across. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you get the sequence or must I go again? Sure, okay. 5, 6. So be ready, make sure you're nice and ready. Yeah, set the big picture in front of you. Grow tall as you're standing. 5, 6, 7. Curling down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going down. 1, 2, 3, 4. To a plank. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reverse your arms. 1, Hooking your arms to the back. 3, 4. Rolling up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful, beautiful. Can you do that one more time again? 5, 6, 7. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going down. 1, 2, 3, 4. To a plank. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we got that first sequence. So now we're gonna move now into our laterals to do our side bends. So still facing up. So now what we're gonna do, you're gonna bend your knees, and from here take your upper torso up and over towards your right side, separating your upper torso from your lower torso. Make sure your face is nice and parallel to the front. You're not away. Just bring everything underneath yourself and just relax your body into the side. Then from there, coming up, pushing from the ground, stretching the legs as you're looking forward and going to the other side. Just relax your arms into the side. And coming back, up. And from here, we rise to balance. So this is gonna be our warm-up for today. So the warm-up sequence is gonna end there. So let's just recap a bit out from our laterals, the sides. So you just came up from the floor, all the way, going towards your right side first. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, rising up. 1, 2, 3, 4, hold it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, lower your heels. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the whole exercise that we're doing. So now what you're gonna do now, you're gonna take the exercise from the top, which is the beginning of our warm-up, until the end, which is the rise. So as you're doing the exercise, try to engage your breathing. Try to constantly breathe in and out as you're doing the warming up. Yes, no? Okay, so everyone just stand parallel, make sure your feet are nice and grounded into the floor, and see the big picture in front of you. Make sure you're ready. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, counting down. 1, 2, 3, 4, coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, counting down. 1, 2, 3, 4, across the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, going back. 1, 2, 3, 4, ankle. 1, 2, 3, 4, to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, coming up, 1, 2, 3, 4, rising up, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold it there, 1, 2, 3, 4, lower your heels and arms, 2, 3, 4. So now you have the exercise. So now as we're moving on now, let's just try and challenge the brain a bit. So now we're gonna deduct the counts now. So whatever that was 4 counts, now we're gonna do it over 2 counts. So everything now, it's no longer 4 counts, it's gonna happen over the count of 2. So now we're splitting it up now. Are we ready? Okay, so now everything is over for 2 counts now. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and killing down. 1, 2, coming up, 1, 2, killing down, 1, 2, to the plan, 1, 2, reverse, 1, 2, uncle, 1, 2, to the right, 1, 2, coming up, 1, 2, to the left, 1, 2, coming up, 1, 2, rising up, 1, 2, hold it there, 1, 2, lower your heels, 1, 2, lovely, lovely. So now let's do it one more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and now down. 2, coming up, 2, going down, 1, 2, across the floor, 1, 2, going back, 1, 2, and 1, 2, to the right, 1, 2, coming up, 1, 2, to the left, 1, 2, coming up, 1, 2, rising up, 1, 2, and stay, 2, lower your heels for 2. Yes, no? So now we're moving on now. So everything now is going to happen over for 1 count. Everything is happening over 1 count now. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and down. Up and down. Plank and back. Up and side. Up and side. Up and rise. Stay and down. 5, 6, 7 from the top and 1. Up and 1. Across and back. Up and side. Up and other side. Up and rise. Stay and lower. Relax. Relax, everyone. So that was our warm-up for today. So now we're gonna move into our flow of the day. I hope everyone is nice and warm. So now we're moving on into our flow. Just make sure you adjust your screen so that you can see me properly as I'm gonna be explaining each and every movement. So from here, okay. Just make sure that you're standing again, nice into your mat. So our first movement now, as you see the big picture in front of you, your arms are gonna brush down to open your legs into second position, facing front. Your fingers are open, facing in front of you. Then from here, you're going to transfer your weight into your left leg, lifting your right. Then from here, you're going to take your right leg in front as you bring in your arms right up above your head. And from here, you're going to break everything as you're exhaling into an eagle pose. So let's go back again. So we're going to take from the top until the eagle pose. Coming back again. So you're standing parallel. Brush your hands into your side as you opening your left into the side. From here, transfer your weight into the left leg. You can bend your left supporting leg or stretch it, whatever is comfortable for you. Then from here, bring your right leg in front as your arms are going over your head. And from here, exhale, bend into eagle pose. So let's do that one more time before we continue. So standing parallel and sliding down and transferring your weight. Take your right leg forward as you bring your arms above your head and exhale into an eagle pose, arms into a prayer position in front of your chest. Then from here, let go of your right leg, bring it in front of you, and here, bend it to your chest as you're using your arms, pretending as if you're taking the shoe off. Take your shoe off, place the right leg into the back to warrior one as you're taking your arms right up above your head. So we're going to go from the top until there again. Let's go back from the beginning. So you're standing in front of parallel and sliding down as you're opening your left leg. And from here, transfer your weight to your left leg, opening to the side. Bring your right leg into the front as your arm going over your head. And exhale, fold everything into eagle pose. From here, inhale, let go of your leg in front of you. Bring it into your chest as you take off the shoe and place it down as you exhale to warrior one. So from here, just make sure that your hips are nice and squared parallel in front of you. Front leg is 90 degrees. And make sure ears are away from your shoulders. So from here, we're going to do 3 swings. Only we're using the upper torso. So you're going to swing 1, coming up. Swinging second time, 2, coming up. Third time, you swing, you stay down. Opening your arms, starting with the right hand, left hand, opening to warrior 2. You're opening to warrior 2. Make sure your eyes are looking in front of you into the middle finger. So let's go back again, and we're gonna end here in warrior 2. Let's go back from the beginning. So you're standing parallel and sliding down your feet, your left to open to the side. And transfer your weight and take your leg to the front as you bring your arms and into an eagle pose. And from here, let go of your right leg, bring it to your chest. As you're taking off the shoe, place your right leg to warrior 1. And swing forward and up. Swing forward and up. Third time forward, arms right, left. to warrior two. Are we good till there? Must I continue? Okay, thumbs up. Must I continue? Okay. So now you're here in warrior two. So now what you're gonna do, you're gonna contract going towards your left side, rounding your back. Going, rounding your back to your left side. Contracting to your left side and opening your right arm to go back to warrior two. There we go. And second time, contracting, second time towards your left and coming back, opening to warrior two again. Third time, just do a turn underneath yourself, just a turn to face front with your arms above your head. So on this turn, everyone has got a freedom. You can walk your turn, or from here, you can turn, lifting your arms to the ceiling. So now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take it from the top and end after the turn, where we're lifting our arms to the ceiling. So yeah. So make sure that nice and ready, clear your mind. Think about the first movement. That is what is important. And remember, this is a safe space, a non-judgmental space. There's no good or bad. Take a deep breath in to relax your body and mind. And exhale. Taking another deep breath in. As you exhale, to start the movement. Transfer your weight and bring it forward and into able pose and let go of the leg. Bring your knee to your chest into warrior one. And swing forward and catch it. Forward, catch it. Forward to open warrior two. And contracting, release. And contraction, release in warrior two. And turn arms into the ceiling. Must I continue or go back a bit? Is everyone good? Okay, so now we're continuing now. So our arms are up to the ceiling. So now we're gonna do two swings now. So the first swing is just gonna be plain swing, just swing and up. Yes. Then now we're gonna do the second swing. Second swing goes swing and up, reversing your arms to a high mountain. So did you get that? The second swing. So you here, you swing, come up, continue the arms to the back, all the way to a high mountain. Then from, yes, continue, your arms to the back, yes, take them all the way up, there we go. Then, so now, let's do both of the swing from the first one into the second one. Arms up, 6, 7, and swing, and up. Second one, swing, reverse the arms, up. Then from there, as you're reaching up, lowering your knees, pulling different opposite direction as you're going down, keep your arms up until you can't anymore and release everything into forward fold. Then from here, from forward fold, bend your knees and roll up your spine into standing. So let's just repeat that sequence from the swings. 7, 8, and swing, 1, up. Second time, swing, up, reverse your arms all the way, high mountain, and slowly sink down. And when you can't, let go into forward fold, and bend your knees to roll up your spine. So now what you're gonna do, we're gonna take everything from the top, from the beginning until where we are now. Just to see that everyone is still in the right track. So you're standing parallel. Make sure you see the big picture in front of you, nice and relaxed. Inhale with me. And as you exhale, sliding your left leg open to the side. And transfer your weight to the front. For 2 and bend. For 2 and 1. For 2 and lift. For 2 and place it down. For 2 and we swing. Catch and swing. Catch and swing to open warrior 2. And contract to come back for 2. Contract 2, coming back for 2. And 10 for 2, lifting arms for 2. And swing. Catch. Swing. Catch. Reverse, up, and sink, down, and forward fold for 2, and uncurl for 2. So now, if you sing now you've got the steps, now you're familiar with the exercise. So now, what I'm missing from you now, since now I gave you my jacket, so now I need you to wear it and own it. So you've got now the steps. I want you to make them your one. I want you to add your own feelings, your own spices, to make it your own. Yes, no? So yeah, as you're doing it, try to find your unique way of doing it without moving away from the details and without moving away of implementing, the right postures and the exercise. So yeah, we're gonna do it one more time again before we're moving on into our last flow, and then we're gonna take everything from the top as we're going on. So let's just do it one more time before we continue. Our neutral position, 6, 7, and release. To transfer, for 2 to the front, for 2 eagle pose, for 2 letting go, for 2 and for 2 warrior 1, for 2 swings 1, catch it and swing, catch it and swing. And right arm to open warrior 2, and contraction 2, and coming back for 2, and contraction for 2, coming back for 2, and return for 2, lifting arms for 2, and we swing, catch it, and we swing, catch it, and reverse. High mountain, and sink, and let go for 2, and bend your knees, rolling up your spine to standing. So good till here, are we good till here? Is everyone good? Okay, now we're moving on. So now we just came from sinking, we did this, we came up, so now we're going down again for 2 counts. So now From here, still the same thing now, going down. From here, just gonna roll down your spine, 1, 2, placing. So you went 1, 2, place your hands onto the mat. Then slide your feet into a plank position to the back for 2 counts. 1, 2. Then from here, you're gonna contract onto your right side. So you're gonna bring everything towards your center, towards your core. So as you're standing like this, you're gonna contract, bring everything towards yourself for 2 counts. And from here, you stretch everything for 2 counts. And to do other side, break it for 2 counts. And I stretch for 2 counts. Then when you're there, then you go to the right side again. You break it for 2 counts. Then you put your body onto the floor. Make sure you can see me. Then from here, open both of your legs, separate them widely. Then move your body to face the back. Then from here, bend your left towards your chest as your right leg goes over to a high lunge. Then from here, let's just go. Then from here, just use your inner thighs to lift up yourself into a standing. So we're gonna repeat that sequence again. So up, so you roll down, 1, 2, place your arms onto, then for 2 counts, slide to the back, your legs for 2, then from here, you contract to your right side first, break it from your right side for 2, and you stretch for 2, and break it to your left side for 2, and you stretch for 2, break it again from your right side for 2, opening your legs for 2, moving your body for 2, bending your left for 2 counts, and the right takes over for 2 counts, and lifting yourself for 2 counts. So this is the whole exercise that you're gonna be doing for the day. So must we go again from the same spot or take it from the top? Which one is better? From the top. Okay, let's try. I love you guys. Let's take it from the top. So make sure you're nice and ready. Just drop your mind and focus into the movements. Just let them go through your mind as you're seeing the big picture, focusing your mind into the present. Take a deep breath in and out. Another deep breath in and out. Slide your left leg to the floor, opening your arms. Transfer your weight to the side. Bring your right leg in front, arms above your head. And exhale into eagle pose. Inhale, bring your leg out into your chest as you're taking off the shoe into warrior 1. And exhale, swing forward. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Swing your arms right and left to open warrior 2. And contraction. Coming back. Release. And contraction. Release. And 10. Picking your arms all the way to the ceiling. And you swing. 1. Up. And 2. Reverse your arms all the way. Ceiling. Sink down, keeping your arm up, and break it forward, fold, and bend your knees, rolling up your spine, and roll down your spine, to placing your arms, taking your legs into a plank. Then contract for 2 and a stretch. For 2, left side contract, 2 and a stretch. To right side contract, 2 open the legs, 3, 4 open the knee, left 5, 6 right leg, 7, 8 coming up, 1, 2. That's the whole exercise. That's our exercise. So we're gonna repeat that again. So now let's now stop have steps. Let's try now and merge everything together now to create a moving path. So the first movement is ending of another movement. So everything now is linked together. So yeah, I just want you to have that in mind as we're going through to the movement. Just try and link everything. 6, make sure you're nice and parallel. 6, 7, 5, 6. Here we go. And now 2 and transfer. 2 and front. 2 and release. 2 and let go. 2 and 1. 2 and we swing. 2 and we swing. 2 and we swing. Open warrior 2 and contract. 2 and release. 2 and contraction. 2 and release. 2 and turn. 2 and arms. Here we go. And swing. Up and swing. Up and reverse. 2 up and sink. Down and forward, 4. Up and turn your knees. Rolling up and down. For 2 and plank. For 2 and right side. 2 and stretch. 2 and left side. For 2 and stretch. For 2 and right side. For 2, open your legs. For 2, take your body around. For 2, bend your left leg 1. For 2, right leg high lunge. For 2, coming up and 1, 2. So now if you're hearing the music that I'm singing for you, everything is happening over for 2 counts. Everything is happening for over 2 counts. So yes, let's try and find it. So now you can use your 2 counts on your own. Now what I want now, I want you to move in your own timing. In your own timing. Allow your emotions to explore more. Give more of yourself now. So now it's not about trying to do what I'm doing now. It's all about you doing what your body wants to do now. The timing might change there and there. It doesn't matter as long as you're doing what comes from you. So when you're ready, you can just go in your own time. So everyone is good now, okay. So now, since now we did our right side, what happens to the right needs to happen onto the left side as well. So now we have our right side, now we need to do our left side as well. So yeah, let's just recap our left side before we go full out. So left side. So let's just work it through together. Let's just work it through together, our left side. So standing parallel, opening your right into the side, lifting your left leg, lifting your left, and take it to the front as you bring your arms into eagle pose. And from here, let go and take the shoe off into warrior one, left leg into the back, and I swing, coming up, swing, coming up. That's the second time, right? Or the third time, you open left and right, the third time. And from there, you're contracting, going towards your right side. Contraction, release, coming back to warrior two, and contraction, second time, coming back to warrior two, third time we turn, third time do a turn. This stays the same, lifting arms, still the same. Swing, up, swing, reverse your arms, swing all the way down. This stays the same, it's the same. From there, and rolling your spine up, the same. Rolling down again into a plank. So this time now, we're doing the left side. We're gonna start on our left, contracting the left, and back, up, plank, contracting right side for two, and stretch for two, and left side for two, opening your legs for two, moving your body for two, bending your right leg for two, left leg takes over for two. Yes. Lift yourself using your thighs all the way to standing for two. Let's just go back. Let's go back from the top again. So in parallel, sliding your right leg for two, transferring your weight to your right leg for two, take your leg around, arms above your head for two, and eagle pose for two, and coming out of it, lifting your leg to your chest for two, and take off your shoe for two in warrior one, and swing forward, and coming up, one, swing forward, second time, coming back, two, third time, swing forward, arms go left arm and right arm. Contracting towards the right, contracting for two, rounding your back, and release warrior two for two. And contracting again for two, and releasing for two. Third time, we do a 10. Yes, lifting up all the way your arms to the ceiling. Stays the same, swinging for, and catch it, swinging for two, and catch it. Reverse the arms all the way to high mountain and sink all the way down and let go into forward fold. Bend your knees, rolling up your spine into standing, and exhale to roll down your spine again. Place your hands onto the floor and slide your legs into the plank. Then from there, left side contraction for two, release for two, contracting for two, release for two, contracting one, two legs, one, two to the back, one, two and right leg, for two and higher lunge, for two coming up and one, to stand. Yes, no? Are we good? Okay, so now what you're gonna do now, we're gonna do left, right side. As soon as we finish with the right side, we start doing the left side right after. So are we up for the challenge now? Okay, let's see. Let's handle it that way. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Right side and now, and transfer to and front to eagle pose out to and coming out for 2 and taking off fish for 2 and we swing up and we swing up. Third time we swing right hand left hand to the contraction to and release for 2 and contracting to and release to and 10 to lifting arms 7 8 swing yeah. Catch it and yeah. Catch it and arms to high mountain and sink to and drop to and roll up to and killing down to and to plank for 2 contracting right side to and stretch to and left side to and stretch to and right side to and open to and move the body to and bend your left for 2 and right leg high line and use your thighs to stand up. 5, 6, 7, left side, 1, 2 and 1, 2 and forward, 2 and eagle pose, 4, 2 and let go, 2 and take your shoe to warrior 1 and swing up, third time swing, left, right, and contraction to and recover to and contraction to and recover to and 10 to breaking your arm to the ceiling and swing. Catch it, swing, catch it, reverse to up, and you're sinking down and break, forward fold and bending, your knees rolling up the spine and carrying down, 2 and 2 plank, to left side 1, 2 and stretch, 2 and right side, 2 and stretch, 2 and left side, 2 and open for 2 and stretch for 2 bending right for 2 and high lunge for 2 and coming up for 2. Yeah. So yeah. Now. So now we have the whole sequence now. Now what you're gonna do last time now. You're gonna do both sides, left and right. But now I'm not gonna count for anyone. You're gonna count yourself in. You're gonna add your own spices. So now pretend as if you're having a dialogue with someone. You're trying that person to understand what you're saying. So try and make the person understand. You only have your body to tell your story. So use your body to make the next person understand. In your own timing, doing left and right. Okay, let's just wait for everyone to get done with their sequence. And yeah, so here we are now. What you're gonna do now, you're gonna inhale, lifting up your arms to a high mountain. And from here, you're gonna exhale into a forward fold. Forward fold. Then from here, you can slightly bend your knees. Just allow the gravity to pull you down. And relax your head and your arms. And just say no with your head. Just say no with your head. And again, say yes with your head. Say yes with your head. Then from here, you're gonna opening up your knees, adjusting your feet, and going all the way into a squatting position. Going into a squatting position, pushing your knees widely to the side, but gently, gently, constantly breathing in and out. Constantly breathing in and out. The more you relax, the more you breathe in and out, the more you relax. And the more you relax, the more you're coming down with the mind. Then from here, place down your arms into the floor and lift your sitting bones up again into the ceiling. And adjusting your feet to be parallel, looking in front of you. Then from here, you're gonna bend your knees for two and stretching your knees for two and bending your knees for two and stretching your knees for two. Last time, bending your knees. Now, you're gonna roll your spine up for over 16 counts. I'm gonna count for you. Starting now. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, halfway, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. From here, inhale again, lifting your arms above your head into a high prayer position. And exhale, lowering them in front of your chest. Praying position. And from here, namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone.